Hello, everyone. Hi, Debbie.
Hi, Faye.
Hi, Steph. Thanks for joining us.
Hi, Loretta.
Hi, Jean. Hi, Loretta. Right, we were a few minutes late because we had a little technical hitch. We started to go live and then the whole thing deleted. So, sorry about that. We're back. We're here. Right, we're going to get going. We've got quite a lot to get through. We're going to share a few new cut files, the new Vicky Bootin Sweet Rush collection, and then we're going to get on with some scrapping. I love looking at it.
Oh, it's really lovely, isn't it?
It's very lovely. But Deb, you're going to start with a few new cut files that you've been designing. Hi, Jill. Hi, Jill. Lots of people joining us. That's good.
I've only got a few. This is my first one. I've called it a starburst semicircle, I think. I think that's what I've called it.
Debbie, I like the idea of that for also using as a stencil, because we've done like the sun rays, and we've done the triangle, so that could be quite nice as a stencil.
That's what I was thinking. It would be nice as a side one as well.
Particularly with the Sweet Rush collection, you see.
Absolutely, absolutely. So the next one I have is, somebody requested this one. I can't remember who it was. I'm not sure if it was Julie.
Oh, it was. Yeah, Julie.
I love you round the world and back. So I've made that one.
Oh, I love that. That would
which I think is a really nice saying.
To frame a little photo.
And after I did that one, I thought, this is a lovely phrase. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. So I made that one as well.
I could burst into song.
I know.
I love that.
Right, everyone to that.
We're going to have to try some of those cut files. Oh.
And this is the last one that I have to show you this evening. It's a circular one, because I thought circles are lovely too, aren't they? So
I love that. Right, I've got lots of ideas for that. But You Are My Sunshine, My Only Sunshine, I think is my favourite. Loretta's loving those. Yes, some great ideas. Right, well, I'm going to share some of the Sweet Rush collection. So I'm going to make the screen a little bit bigger, because as you can see, it doesn't all fit in. So this has just arrived. It is we can't wait to use these.
Oh, that is gorgeous.
Oh, Steph's got an idea. There is a P13 world page that would fit in the middle of the world. As a paper design. So, right, Steph, this is going to be right up your street. Rainbow. So we've got quite bright colour and plain the other side. I'm going to whiz through because we've got quite a lot to share. We've got cut aparts. This is called Photos and Things. Quite a funky reverse. Loving that. This, you know your paintbrush cut file, Debbie?
Oh, yeah. I love that.
So that would be great. That is called Sugar Coated. And then quite a nice, and I always like the strips on Vicky Bootin's papers, because you can make good use of those. Steph, your order is ready to go. Steph's placed an order of the lovely Sugar Rush collection, Sweet Rush today. Sugar Rush. It is Sugar Rush, isn't it? Sweet Rush. So this one is called Make Your Mark. And actually, do you know the stencil that we've got? The, Steph, what was the stencil that everybody ordered? The one with all the little bits, Deb? What's the lovely, For the Love of Layers?
Yes, Birgit Coopson. No?
That's it. For the Love of Layers stencil. That reminds me of that, all the layers. And that is got almost like a sort of knitted pattern on the back. Love that. Another cut apart. This is On the Agenda. I love that. Look at that. It's almost like the watermark coffee cup. And, sunshines. And look at the little strip.
Very nice.
The little strip of the photos. Super cute, that one. This one is called... What's this one called? This is Charmed. Yeah, Joe, the little cameras, just the strip of cameras are just amazing. Steph, I keep saying Sugar Rush. It should be Sugar Rush, not Sweet Rush.
That looks like a quilt pattern to me. That's lovely.
Yeah, really
Like
nice.
log cabin quilts.
My
Oh,
favourite.
that's lovely.
And we actually have some of the albums on order. They haven't arrived yet, which have this design. This is called Rainbow Swirl, whichever way
That's
you
gorgeous.
put it, Rainbow Swirl. But look at the contrast.
Gosh.
So complete contrast. If you were going to cut this apart, complete contrast. Another one of my favourites. I think this one is going to be popular. Sprinkles. Look at that, the geometric design.
That's really nice.
Yeah, I'm going to need the album, Steph. I'm definitely going to need the album. But look, and then, Jo, you said about you love the cameras. Look at these little limes. So even the strip on the edge is just to die for. Little limes. This one is called Sweet Tooth.
Oh, I like that.
That's really nice. And then the reverse. And again, look. Little sweeties.
Sweets. Oh, that's cute.
So a lot of thought has gone into the strips. So that one was Sweet Tooth. This one, another cut apart, Shine Bright. Loving the peacock feather. And this one.
Those hearts are gorgeous.
So that's Shine Bright. The reverse of that is another cut apart. So for Project Life, which is what we're going to do this evening, this is a great...
Oh, those are really nice, aren't they?
It's unusual to have cut apart that are on double-sided. Oh, it's the footy on, Deb.
I do apologise. I didn't know it was
footy on.
Obviously,
I
yes.
love it. So this one is silver lining. I love that. And mini clouds along. And the last one, I had to save this one till last because I am just a massive
gorgeous.
Butterfly fan. Yeah, Jean, the cutter parts, loving the cutter parts for Project Life. This one is called Soar. And let's see what the little strip is. Look, the little butterflies. And this as a background piece. The reason I want two of these is because I actually like that as a background piece. A little bit of extra mixed media you could put on there, but then I'd want to use those as well. And we did one with Vicky's last collection where we cut the butterflies out. Can you remember, Dad?
Oh, yeah, and we had used that bright texture paste on it, didn't we?
Yes.
Really
so
lovely.
Sweet Rush is amazing. And then just because there are a few other things arrived, I thought I'd quickly share. We're a little bit of a fan of Cutter Bees. Lots. We went on a retreat, and for fussy cutting, I mean, you could lose a finger. I think a few people watching have got Cutter Bees. Comes with a little protective case. We've got those shipped in, so they are on the website. Quite hard to get hold of in the UK, so we've managed to get hold of those. We finally have my favourite glue. This is it lasts forever and ever. I've got 3 pots of these on the go. Never blocks. Really, I'll open mine rather than opening the new one, but this one is mine. Look at the lovely diamond on the top and the super fine nib. Never blocks. So I use this for backing cut files. And I think Loretta's just placed an order for one of these on the website, so they are lovely. Oh yes, the colour study texture paste would work well on this collection. You're right, Steph. The brights rather than the metallics. And then just because we love the gloss sprays, we've got some new ones. There's quite a lot of these have gone out of stock, but we have olive. We have carnation, quite a soft pink, because the other one we had was very bright. We've got a tangerine. So it's got a ball bearing in that you shake up to activate the gloss. And we've got fur, a deep green. So that's those. These are my absolute favourite. I just need these in. Now, Julie, if Julie was watching the little faces, she's not so keen on. I love the faces. My absolute fave. Yeah, we got your order, so that one is ready to pick up at the crop. You do the collect from crop option. And then now, simple stories. Debbie, I know you've been doing lots of scrapping of your new grandson. This collection, Boho Baby, or Boohoo Baby, Boho Baby. We've got the collection kit. which is 94 pieces. Look at that.
Oh, that's gorgeous.
So cute. So sticker sheet and the 12 by 12 papers. We've actually got a whole host of Simple Stories collection kits, but I'm yet to put those on the website because we've got loads of them. Little matching ephemera, and then other Simple Story stuff I'm going to whiz through quickly. I'm a bit of a fan of puffy stickers at the moment. So we've got Hearth and Home, Say Cheese Main Street, which is sort of, I know Jo loves scrapping her Disney adventures. That is really cute. Then we've got the Boho Baby puffy stickers, which go with that main collection. We've got these back in stock, Deb. Can you remember lots of people asked for a restock of these? Because we did an amazing class with Claire Murphy, and everybody was trying to get hold of these, and they weren't in stock anywhere, but we've managed to get some more. So those have been really
good on a layout, and they're so quick to use. The colours are just beautiful. They go with
So
everything, don't they?
good to have those back in. We've got another Simple Stories collection, which is a bit more vintage. Simple Vintage Cottage Fields. Loving the little vintage butterflies on there. And then, just because we love the puffies, look at all these. So we've got, that's the Boho Baby.
Oh, that's nice.
Little one. Then we've got these are all sort of foam puppies. Some of these are yet to go up on the website, but I thought I'd show you because they're going on in the next couple of days. Hearth and Home puffies. Simple Vintage. I should flip over because they're double-sided. These are all double-sided. Not that we want to tempt you anymore. This one I love. Good Stuff. Great for kind of quick and easy titles. This one reminds me of the 49 and Market.
Oh, I thought it was.
Yes, but it's actually Simple Stories. Simple Vintage Coastal. Good for scrapping the old holidays coming up, because we're going to have a bit of summer holidays.
That would go beautifully with the papers we've got, wouldn't it? The 49 and Market ones, because they're really beautiful, aren't they?
Yeah. Jill says she's got the Hearth and Home. I love that collection. And Jo, I wondered if you might have the Say Cheese Main Street collection, because I know you love scrapping your Disney adventures. This one, Happy Hearts. Just great value though, double-sided. And then this one is stickers, but more of a chipboard sticker, scrapping of birthday, single-sided, that one. And that one's called Birthday Blast. And then finally, this is Sunkissed, but not the Cocoa Vanilla Sunkissed, the Simple Stories Sunkissed. And it is a 12-sheet sticker book. So a lot of people have started to get into memory planning. And it's 12 sheets for scrapbooking or memory planning. So that's just a bit of a whistle-stop tour of what is going up on the website. Some of it's on there, some of it is about to go up. So that's that. Right, let's get you back in. Yes, you're back. Right.
I'm back.
So that's a few things that are to tempt you, but we're on to life, aren't we? Let's get all this stuff out of the way. And we thought we would share a little bit, if some people weren't sure about what Project Life is, we thought we'd give a bit of an intro. Is anybody watching done Project Life? Hi, Kelly.
Hi, Kelly.
Anybody had a go with Project Life? So this is just some examples. I did a whole album for my son's first 12 months, and I did it month by month. And since then, I haven't scrapped chronologically because I can't keep up with it. Steph, you do. Great. I know you scrapbook your following all your like the grommets, and it's a good way of putting loads of photos, but also things like tickets. These were little handprints. Yeah, Jo, I'm the same. So it's good that we're doing this evening because I haven't done Project Life for so long. I did a whole year and then I just stopped.
I stopped in the pandemic and I just couldn't get back into it. That's when I
Yeah,
started doing my diary. But I must start again. It is kind of something I
get
want to
back in.
do.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because you just get a way of document, like these were the little footprints, little journaling around the edge of a photo. I like to cut little white pieces and then I do all my journaling on white pieces. Some people use a typewriter and
Well,
do
we have
all
got typewriters, haven't we? I
we
haven't used mine
have.
for ages.
So yeah, that's just a little flavour. Quite a few people watching, I think, have done Project Life, which is good. So we're going to get going, aren't we, Deb?
We are.
Going to have a go.
I'm going to do 4x4s pages, because when you get them, the 12x12s are divided into different pockets. So I'm going to do 4x4s. I'm not going to put it in the pocket at the end because you can't see it because it shines too much.
It's
But
all
I've got
shiny.
a couple of cut files. I'm going to redo these because I'm not happy with the colours for these two. I'm going to put it together with some photos and hopefully finish a layout to put in the pocket pages tonight.
That's
That
brilliant.
might be
Good.
hoping.
And I'm just catching up. So yeah, it's sculpture trails, Steph. That's it. Sculpture trails. And Kelly, you do Project Life, but chronologically, not by week. Yes, I would love to be able to do week by week. I started doing.
Hi, Adam.
Oh, hi, Adam. Thanks for joining us. We're on Project Life this evening, so something a bit different. But I haven't managed to keep up, so all best intentions.
I can't imagine doing a week. I haven't got enough things that exciting enough to document
Week
for a
by
week.
week.
Yeah.
No, I would love to, because then it would make you take photos of just the everyday. But yeah.
But then would you really want to look back on weeks and weeks and weeks of the same stuff? I do months, and sometimes I have one page and sometimes I have two, and I put in the most important stuff. That's how I like to do it.
Yeah, that's it. The Happy Planner, Adam. I had a Happy Planner too, and I've still got it actually. And I've got a little carry case and all of, and with the best of intentions, I'm like, oh, I could try to keep up with that. But I thought I might share a little bit about how I prep, because people do prep in different ways. So I picked this Amy Tan paper, which is just my favorite, bright and colorful, and some of the single-sided American crafts papers that we stock. And then I kind of like to put photos and cut files and bits in pockets, and then that is kind of ready to go.
So I tend to order my photos. I kind of plan which layout I'm doing, and I plan and print which photos I'm doing. But these today, I haven't planned. They're just wedding photos that I've got. So, but normally I do the Becky Higgins app and break them down to sort of the 3x4s, so I know that the photos will fit in the right pages.
Yes. And I used the Pick Stitch app. So this I actually plan to cut up, but I got them printed like that so that I can cut them up into smaller pieces. And then the Becky Higgins app, I do these 2x3x4. Jill, yeah, dipped in and out of Project Life. And what I quite like about the D-Ring albums is I've got some Project Life pages and some 12x12 pockets. And I kind of alternate between the two in some of Julie's lovely box file albums. And they see I've got these ready to go. So I've got these ready. They haven't been scratched yet, but they're in the pockets. So flicking between the two. Oh, yeah, Steph did weekly and added stuff like the National Penguin Day and a photo a day prompt. Yeah, post some pics for us, Steph, so we get some inspiration. I think we need to get back into Project Life. And Sarah's 2014, 2017. Want to finish, yeah. Since pandemic, I'm a delusionist and scrap randomly with special photos, yeah. I'm reading messages and catching up. I take too many pictures for Project Life. Yeah, I think I end up then making little collages to try and get them all to fit in, and then I can't decide which ones I want to include. But I often find now in my layouts, because I put so much detail into the layout, I put one tiny photo on it and it's mostly stash or technique. So Project Life allows you to do more photos.
Yeah, mine tends to be a lot more photos when I do Project Life. And then something else I have been doing, because I don't like too many layers. There are a couple of apps where you can add text, and sometimes it's nice to add the journaling on the photo in white, and it stands out quite well.
Oh, yes, like Typorama or something like that, do you mean?
Yeah, Typorama is really good, but I don't think you can only get it on iPhone. But yeah, Typorama is fantastic.
Oh, Sarah's been doing Project Life since 2010. That's what I love, documenting like your children growing up. Right, I'm needing some foam pads because I did a little bit of Blue Peter and got my coloured letters ready, and I thought I might put them on some foam pads. Sarah, a little bit like me and Debbie when we did Journal Your Christmas, and we still got an album from 2010 that isn't finished.
Mine is finished.
Oh, yours is finished.
I finished mine.
Oh, you show me up now, Debbie. Journal Your Christmas.
And every year, I mean, Shamel's so organised. Every year it comes, doesn't it? And it's like, oh my goodness, Christmas is coming.
Has anybody else done Journal Your Christmas? Or some people do December daily. That's a lot.
I just find Christmas is like December's so frazzled. I ain't got time to do.
Yeah.
Just haven't got time.
I'm getting my look, this is my little weeding kit, my little hooks. And actually we've just got some of these tweezers come into the shop that have got the bent edge, so that, because now I've discovered foam pads, getting these off. This is just the way forward. Pinging off the foam pads. Yeah, I'm laughing, Kelly. You're right. We literally document every detail, and our kids will be looking back going, what did you scrapbook that for? Also, I've got quite a lot of photos of Snapchat with funny filters of my children, and I'm sure when they're older, they're going to literally kill me. And technology will have moved on so much and will be so old-fashioned. They're like, why did you scrapbook a picture of me with a beard or a picture of me with a Halloween face?
Jenny said to me though, when her little one's older, she said, "Mum, all that pandemic scrapping, that's going to be history." And I thought I didn't kind of think of that, but she said that's going to be. They won't know, will they? It'll be a way of them finding out about what happened,
what we went through.
Yeah.
No toilet rolls.
Yeah.
You scrapbook the lot.
There's a cut file for that, Faye.
Yeah. Debbie's designed a whole host of pandemic cut files. It's brilliant. Yeah, so Kelly, this is backed on a piece of the American Craft single-sided, then the white cut file, and these are the inner pieces that I inked with Distress Oxides. And I just would like, normally in Project Life, in the top left corner, I have like almost like a title page, and I thought, well, I'll just make one of Debbie's cut files small.
Oh, I didn't realise you'd cut one of those. That's lovely.
Yeah, fun in the sun. So it's just, I'm probably going to add like a little bit of a stitching or black outline to the in there to make it pop a bit. and I thought I'd add a little, just a little title, because these 4 pages are just scrapbooking a summer holiday from last August, which I hadn't got round to doing. So this is making me get it done.
I'm going to have to start doing a monthly one with all the photos I've got of a certain little person. That'll be nice to do Project Life.
Oh, Sarah, it's funny you said that about the weight of the album. So I tried to pick out 2 of those pages to show from my album, and I've got the box files that Julie's talented husband made, and I could barely lift it. I said, I can't put this under the camera because it's so heavy. Oh, but what is nice is my son, who is now 3, is fascinated by wanting to look at the pictures. And so actually it is lovely to have him look back. Retty, was it locked down 2 years ago today? I know.
Yeah, it was 2 years, a couple of days ago. It came up on my timeline.
Oh, wow. My gosh.
Because it was just after, was not long after Jenny's birthday.
Yes. Oh, yes, Kelly. Inner pieces, definitely. Certain cut files, the inner pieces don't work and they're all jagged, but certain chunky ones like this, I tried to hand cut some inner pieces and it wasn't accurate, and I just got a bit. So certain ones.
Kelly, I've cut one of yours and I have put the letters in a little bag. I wouldn't normally, but I thought you might like them.
Yes, absolutely. But the best piece of kit I have ever bought, and we got ours secondhand from Facebook, is a little digital cutting machine. I didn't think Debbie's more confident. I didn't think I'd get the hang of it, but it's the best piece of kit.
Absolutely. And I wouldn't have gone scan and cut unless my friend had been getting rid of her mum's stuff. And it was just, I thought I could try it, and really it's absolutely fantastic. Would really highly recommend the scan and cut. So easy to use.
No, I've got a little box. I've started to try and sort my ephemera, and I've got one called Summer, but I'm not, as you can see, it's not I've got stuff still to sort.
Oh, you sorted them into themes?
Well, when I say sorted them, partly, some bits, and not all the bits. So I've got some little pieces, but again, because I've now got not enough space, I'm going to use some of these on other.
It's so hard, isn't it, sorting stuff? Because then I think, do the colours quite match? And are you like setting yourself up for complete sticker carnage and not finding anything again?
Exactly. And actually, I've got a basket that I can just flip through, and they're not themed at all. I've never found the perfect storage solution. I think what I like seeing online and people post pictures is ideas for them sorting, and you can have something 1 minute and then you change it the next.
Yeah.
So just, there's always an idea for resorting. Right, I might come back to that because that's going to need a little something, but that's the title page. Right, then this one this is the little heart cut file, Debbie, and I'd backed it in some scraps.
Oh, that looks gorgeous.
Not neat on the back. Look at the scraps. It's in a right old. Don't look at the back.
Nobody will know.
But that's just it. It's a bit more tricky to cut when it's small, but you can shrink them. And then I thought I'd get a picture of my dad. And then I'd even done a little digital title, and then I kind of just treat this as a little scrapbook page. And I can start to add a few little bits. Maybe not a little piece of watermelon. What I do like about Project Life is kind of you get to use up lots of scraps. So some people buy the cards, but I tend to use scrapbook, and then I just round the edges myself with a little corner rounder. and I find that you use up all your bits and pieces then.
See, I normally do corner rounding, but I don't with the cut files because these aren't corner rounded. So I can't have a mixture of corner rounded and not on pages. No,
I'm with you. You can't mix it. You've got to go one or the other.
one or the other.
Right, bear with. I'm picking out some more. I'm getting some more bits and pieces. Maybe some enamel dots. I quite like that this could probably be done in front of the TV as well, because I think, Steph, you said you do some Project Life prep in front of the TV. So I've got that as the title. I might even get one of these. These are Rosie's Studio. Remember This Moment is quite nice to run along the bottom there. I'm definitely going to have to stitch along here to make that piece pop, because that's not bright enough for me. Trusty ATG gun. Just got a whole host of refills in for the guns. Acid free and normal.
So I need an opinion. Am I going blue scallopy background or this kind of really pale blue denim-y background? I think I like this one.
I like the squiggly blues. What do people think?
I prefer squiggly blues. Sarah, have you got a big bite to do it though? I've got a We Are Memory Keepers corner chomper, and you can do about 5 all in one go.
Oh, I haven't, Deb. I know you said you had one, and I
love it. It's absolutely brilliant.
No, I must admit, I haven't. But Sarah, you just decided that's it. It's because I've always done corner rounding. I'm like, oh, it wouldn't be Project Life if I don't corner round it. It feels a bit.
I'd have to corner round if I was using the cards, but I can't corner round with this because I've got straight cut files.
Right. I kind of like that you could add to this and add to it with bits. Splash Squad.
See, I probably won't be adding to mine because mine are just black and white wedding photos. So I'm not sure it would kind of work. I might have to start on something else.
You have to mount them, Steph. Yeah. I'm like, oh, does it need a mount? I know.
Really? No, I slide mine in. That's terrible, isn't it? They go straight in as they are, if I'm happy with them.
Do you mount every one, Steph? That's because you used to do displays, I'm sure. And you have to just have it all.
Oh, yeah, displays. What's that like?
Oh, that's true, Sarah. So some of the cards coming out are not rounded, and therefore once you can just break that habit.
I think as long as the whole page is the same, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
For me.
I don't tend to put a lot of dimension in Project Life, I must admit, because you've got so many pages and it would get a bit chunky. Not too much, which will make you happy, Debbie, because you don't like
that's part of why I love Project Life, because I can get the journaling done on the photo and it goes in quite flat. What I find though with how I do it, it takes a lot more time planning it than actually doing it.
Yeah, the art of the planning is kind of something I do in front of the TV. So I planned this over a couple of nights, these 4 pages, but then it's just the assembling doesn't take too long.
For me, it's the photo ordering. That's, by the time you've put them into the right sizes in Project Life app and everything, that's what takes me the time. But I've got a little notebook, surprise, surprise, where I write it all down.
Cheers. I can get away with that as my dad is fast asleep with a a can of cider in the chair on the beach.
That's not like your dad.
That was a great summer holiday. So, and often I find I do the basics and then I might come back and add a little bit more. It's almost like, right, I'll get those two done.
I've got a whole album full that I was going to come back and add little bits to. I've never got round to it.
That's those two. This, yeah, I know what you mean. You're like, oh, you've got the intentions to go back and add.
Yeah. And then something else comes along and
then you get another idea of something else you want to work on. This one is a bit wacky, I must admit. This is bright, but this is again, Deb, your rainbow. And I could have done it 6x6, but I've shrunk it to 5x5, backed it on some crazy backing, and then I have actually inked the inner pieces again. But look, what I didn't realise is I forgot this piece. So I'm going to have to ink this piece. And I thought I might stick those in. Yes, Steph, you're really good with your notebook, with all your sizes and what pictures you want. That is really methodical.
Oh, Steph, we're quite alike then.
Yeah, planning it out. Yeah, and I think, Steph, I saw you had a photo, or no, did you do a little walkthrough of how you do your project life? I'm sure you did a live. You'll have to do another one for us where you can talk us through your process, because every time I watch how somebody else does it, it gives me another idea. So I'm just foam padding these. This was just Distress Oxides. I quite like not wasting the little pieces.
Oh, that's a good idea.
I just like all the... But then I also like to cut them out in different colours as well and layer them. That's another thing I've started to do. Does anybody find they have all these little white dots everywhere from the foam pads?
Oh, yeah.
It's like confetti all over the room.
It's crafter's dandruff.
The crafter's dandruff. Oh, was it Sarah? You said that you thought you'd lost your engagement ring diamond, but in a crafter's house, there's gems and glitter everywhere, and you had to try and work out if it was your. And I think you did find it, fortunately. Oh my gosh, I didn't know whether to laugh or cry with you. What a panic. But I think you did find it. Thank goodness. Oh. Right, so I've got one more arch to ink because I didn't do that. I think it's going to have to be pink. It's definitely not following
when in doubt, do pink.
Yeah, it's not following the traditional rainbow. But
what else were you doing?
It's actually worn lipstick. Oh. And note to self, don't let your brushes touch. These need a good wash.
Do you know, I was debating washing mine. Has anybody washed their brushes? Because I have a few touch.
Yeah. These have been so popular. These I need to get another set because I want some for just inks. These are just with oxides. But yeah, it would be good to hear from people. Don't want to get my nice new mat dirty, so I'm going to get this messy mat. My little bit of white. This is worn lipstick. Doesn't take long to ink. Yeah, maybe wash one, Steph, and see how it goes, because I would quite like to give them a freshen up, and then I would like a set for inks and a set for oxides, because these are very chalky.
Yeah, I think some of mine have accidentally got mixed, so I feel like some of them do need a wash.
Yeah. Try it with one and let us know how it goes. I think the pink's going to be nice there. Definitely. Pink. And then I've got a couple of little photos I was going to scrap here. Maybe a little bit of journaling. there. A few more foam pads. Yeah, Steph. Yeah, we're all like, Steph, if you try it, you wash one, you wash those, and you let us know.
Oh, you know you want to, Steph.
I think we might have nominated Debbie, didn't we? I think Debbie decided she was going to be the guinea pig. Although I have got that pink brush that's got blue on it and it is irritating me, so I might have a go.
But what I'm wondering is, would you use shampoo to do it as it is a kind of brush?
I mean, that is the $64,000,000 question.
Yeah, I don't think I'd want to use...
Only crafters could say,
Very.
oh, should I use shampoo on me brush? Honestly, nobody else would understand our...
Tell you what, if you've got a brush that's really, really gunked up and horrible, hair conditioner is the thing to put it in.
Maybe
Sorts
that's the way.
Amazing.
Maybe that is the way forward.
But it wouldn't wash it. It just conditions a brush.
Oh, okay. So you'd need to shampoo first and then condition.
Yeah, but I don't think these will need conditioning. I think they just need washing. Only thing is, what if it gets rid of the glue and then it all starts getting bold and...
Yeah, Steph, I'm with you. I'm thinking just warm water. Let's not overcomplicate it. We crack each other up. These harebrained ideas.
It's a big dilemma, isn't it? What you're going to...
I mean, even... Deb, when we were contemplating cleaning the cut file mat and working, and actually you worked out a way of, you get a sort of credit card and scrape.
Oh, yeah.
Excess. That is definitely the way forward. Steph will do water, Deb, you do soap. Yeah.
I didn't even think about water. Isn't that daft? But they are water soluble, aren't they?
What, oxides?
Yeah, they all are, aren't they?
I think water would be enough. Although, try soap and let us know how you get on. That's cute. Doesn't
hurt, can it?
Doesn't need much more. I often cut little bits of white paper and add some journaling here, but I always want to put a little black border around the white.
I have to say, I think mine is ready to go.
You're going to put it in?
Well, I'm not going to put it in because it will get all shiny and funny and you won't be able to see it. But yeah, it's ready to go in a page.
You are on it.
Well, only because I'd already backed this one, which was a complete nightmare to draw and cut the letters. And that's why I spent ages cutting letters for these, because it was a nightmare.
Yeah, there is definitely something in the prep. Right, so I've done that one, just a few little puffies, but that's got the rainbow raised up.
That's gorgeous.
That one and that one. So the formation is going to be this. Then I was going to do that there. This here. And then I've got one more, which I did. You'll recognise this cut file, Debbie, but I shrank it down.
You've been that way on the shrinking, haven't you?
Yes, because I wanted to just sort of show how you can just make these little cut files project life size. So I thought, actually, that is quite... You can see the theme of this holiday look, the beach and cans of Thatchers. Beach and cans of Thatchers. I am going to trim this down. There's nothing like trimming out lots of blue sky. I do like a bit of blue sky, but that is too much and it's not going to fit in because I want to get two photos in here. And then maybe like that. Or playing around with this here. That way.
Oh, that's lovely.
But then, no, so that is due to go up here, look, because I wanted the rainbows top and bottom. So I made these.
And it looks better with the bright colours at the bottom as well.
And also I kind of wanted that, the yellows and greens there and the yellows and greens there. So I try and get it to tie in on a diagonal. And then I can go back and add the journaling after, I think, with the little bits of white card. You can kind of take the time doing that afterwards. Oh, you've got some other little ones there, Deb.
I have. I've got... I think I'm going to carry on backing a few more. I thought they do look different when they're backed. I thought it's nice to see them sometimes already backed.
And it was quite nice. We had somebody in another group just ask about, they're a bit of a beginner with cut files, and is there a step-by-step? And actually I signposted to our YouTube channel, because we've shown a few times a different technique of how to back a cut file, and I know people do it differently.
So I have been quite busy backing cut files. This has been an in front of the telly job.
Yes. Now I quite like adding, so these are like little typed, I've got lots of sticker sheets that are typed words, and I often just over the top of the photo put a little. And now I used to.
Hope you're well, Claire.
Yes, Claire, we were just talking about you earlier. Your ears might have been burning because lots of people asked us to get these back in from your beautiful class. We keep referring to it because we love it, and it inspired lots of people.
I've just finished mine, Claire. That's ready to go on a Project Life page, but I'm just doing some little ones, backing some little ones.
We're on a bit of Project Life and mini cut files. I could keep going back and adding. That's the trouble. I like these little. These are roses. Little speech bubbles, which is nice.
And who's enjoyed the sunshine today? Hasn't it been lovely?
Oh, so nice. Wear a jacket. You know where you're in that limbo of, do I need a jacket? Don't I need a jacket?
Will it rain?
Will it rain? Won't it rain?
Oh, I knew I had something to show you, Faye. I've just made, when I was thinking of Wayne and his special award for his lights.
Christmas lights. Christmas
lights. Was it a trophy a bit like that?
It was. Oh, that's good, because also, hopefully, won't there be some sports days coming up, we hope?
Yes.
So there might be.
And I've made a football one as well. I forgot about that one.
Yeah, there's definitely going to be sports day.
It'll be the first time in 3 years, won't it, really?
No. Right, I almost need to now go through all my embellishments and find different things to add some detail. And I was definitely going to have a go at a very fine detail of some stitching here, because I know a few people have done that before. It often makes me a bit nervous. I think it does need that. Oh, it doesn't show up very well on the camera, but I'm going to do a little bit of fine detail stitching. Oh, Debbie, now adventure. It's funny you've got that adventure, because look, I made a tiny.
Oh, did you?
So you got fun in the sun, and I did
an adventure. Oh, isn't that fun?
An adventure, because I thought when it comes to, say, something like this one, obviously I've got the photos there,
Yeah.
but this side I thought I'm going to have a backed cut file there adventure.
Yeah, I just thought I'd back one now because I'm bound to use it.
Yeah. Drop me a message, Claire. Yeah, don't worry. I know we're all so busy. It'd be lovely to hear from you. So that's that one. Oh, Joe, 18 degrees. Coming up, ready for the weekend. Yes, Sarah, what we're trying to do is do as many like back cut files and on DT obviously help us to get pictures of things backed and finished, because then we upload them and people get an idea of what they actually look like.
Right, I'm going Paige Evans papers for backing these, I think.
I've got to concentrate on this running stitch. It's not the easiest. Takes a bit of concentration. So you get the idea. I'll make it stand out a bit, I think, a bit better. I've seen a few people do the lines.
Oh, this is when I need some really, really good scissors. Some really good scissors that we might have.
And this is so funny because Claire's just joined as well. Like, oh yes, how about some cutter bees?
We have got a pair with my name on, haven't we?
Yes, you have got a pair with your name on, Debbie, because I know you'd like a pair. Right, so my pockets, I'm going to add to it a bit more, but I am going to pop them in here just to get a feel for what it might look like. So there's a bit of a shine, but I'd quite like to see what it looks like.
Oh, so you've got the four. I haven't got any of those pages with the 6x6s.
Yeah, I quite like the 6x6, but then I mix it up, and then obviously I then go to, this is 6x4s, and then the 3x4s. Oh, it's apprentice final, Sarah. Yes.
Oh, apprentice final. Oh, I love that.
We aim to finish by 9, so that's good because we want to get onto
my favourite is the whole page of 3x4s, like the middle one. That's my favourite.
Yes. Now I did all the months. I did a photo for every month of the year in that formation.
Those are my favourites, I think.
And obviously that's the next one again because that's got a very large piece, and then it's got the
My next favourite are the 4x4s.
I like 6x6 because they're almost 4 mini little pages.
Yeah.
And I haven't put many photos on here, but you could put a whole load more. I think I'm going to have to get more embellishments, Deb, and add to it because...
That's not like you, Faye.
I know, I feel like I need more. More is more, but I haven't got all the pieces to hand. You see, I've got tags and labels. I've got some of my Bramble Fox. I could use... Oh, look at these. These came in last month's little love hearts. So I can see I'm going to need all the things, you see. But I haven't worked it out yet. And I don't want to make any snap decisions because I'll just start chucking things on. And it might not work. But a little... I do like that. That might have to go on somewhere. There, maybe. They're quite chunky for Project Life, but I do like them. So I'm going to finish this off probably after the live. And we've got to get to the Old Apprentice final, I think.
Yes, absolutely.
Wonderful. Well, thank you, everybody. Lovely
Thanks
to see you join us. And we'll catch you again next week.
Bye.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.